Hey, Raul,
Yo.
what happens when you throw a green rock into the Red Sea?
What?
It gets wet.
Really?
Yeah, really. After that shit you pulled last week, really.
God damn it.
You dropped the ball limbo low, okay?
Limbo low.
Whenever I hear that joke now, I just hear shitty little Caribbean cruise music and watching old retiree people play shuffleboard and crawl under a bar that's way too low for their backs.
Oh my God.
So yes, the green rock gets wet.
Fuck that. That was terrible.
Yep.
I'm not rolling. Get over.
Welcome back to another episode of Pops On. This is a father's take on the entertainment industry and a discussion about being fathers. I'm one of your hosts, Jay Alvarez, across from me as always.
That's Raul. What's going on, people?
And we have Marcel from Ghost Academy on the production table as usual. Episode 33. I'm not even excited anymore. Yeah, 33 is just bad backs and work medicine.
Hey, aren't you like 34?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's what I know.
No, for experience.
I got bad back, I got home Advil, I got car Advil, and I have work Advil.
Yeah.
Like that's what life is at this point.
That is your life now. God damn it. You're fine, bro. You're good.
So what do you do to take the taste of gunmetal out of your mouth in the mornings?
What the fuck?
We went dark. No, that's some medicine for some people. We're not going to go that far deep into it.
We are not.
I don't think I've ever seen Raul look so scared in his life. Like, whoa, where you going with
Where
this?
are we going right now?
No, folks, we're episode 33. We don't have much on the docket today, but our lives always feed us fodder, I think. Bro, what you been up to, man? I heard you talking about Mace a little earlier in school this week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into exactly what happened, but Mace has not been doing what he's supposed to be doing in school. I got called from his mom, who received the call from his teacher saying, "Hey, you need to come pick Mace up right now," and this is 12:30 in the day.
Now, when your wife called you, did she say, "Hey, you need to go get your son"? Or
Yes.
did she say, "Hey, you need to go get Mace"?
The text specifically read, "Your son's school said that you need to go pick up your son."
Yep. That's how you know it's good.
I was like, "Oh God, what happened?"
Because when he's curing cancer, he's her kid.
Absolutely,
Everything else?
he's my special boy. He's mommy's boy. Everything else, that's your son. Yeah, man. He got kicked out for the day. I went to go pick him up, and they're explaining to me what he did. They're looking at my face like, you're very calm, and we appreciate that in here. I was like, look here, white lady, I have to appear calm to you, because if I get any excitement in my body, you guys are gonna take him away from me. Just know this is not happening again. And we walked out. So prior to that, this coincides with it too. I'm looking for a karate school for my kid. For Mason specifically. My daughter wants to do it too, but this is more so for Mason. My daughter, the youngest one, she's a perfect kid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have no complaints with her at all. She does what she's supposed to. Love her to death.
Nice.
My oldest, asshole. My youngest, asshole. The middle, so great. So so I'm looking for a karate school. I went to one. And, they look cool. They look great. They doing what they're supposed to do, the hi-yada kicks and all that, getting the kids excited about life.
I'm mad that you said they do the hi-ya.
Yeah. So I'm a pretty straightforward person. I know there's a cost. Just bottom line, give it to me. He's like, well, we give a free class. We'll discuss the cost after that. I immediately looked at him and said, listen, if you are too much, I'm going to say no. I don't want to hear any extra stuff. Cool. So next day, I take my son and my daughter to the class or what have you, and they did a good job. My entire life, Mason's entire life, I instructed him, you got to look in my eye. You got to look in whoever's eyes. It's a sign of respect, and it makes them know that you're listening.
Right.
At least appear to be listening. So he did that, and the guy was amazed that he kept eye contact to a point that it was almost scary to him. But I was like, yeah, that's what I told him to do. That's how he gets people to do what he wants them to do. He keeps eye contact.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. So we get through the lesson. He did a good job. He listened, yes, sir, and all that good stuff. Get to the price, $150 a week.
A week?
I mean, a month. Sorry,
Woo!
a month. And
I was about to say, who's teaching these kids? Chuck Norris?
oh, that's the clincher. Hold on, I'm getting to that shit. 150 a month. Down payment is like $250. For 2 kids now, it's gonna be like $175. That includes a discount, but the sign up is like $300 or some shit like that. I'm like, I'll call you. So he's explaining to me, about their lineage, and then he's like, well, you know who our founder is, right? I was like, no. And he was like, Bruce Lee. I was like, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, wait, you went to the one on Derry Road?
Don't even say. Not on Derry Road. Okay. Not that one on Derry Road, but no, don't. Okay. I'm gonna tell you where it is after.
Okay.
We ain't gonna say where it is. But I was like, all right, sir. What does that? He's gone. Like, you're charging off of his name right now. That's what you're doing. He ain't even. I was like, I grew up in the Jackie Chan era. If you'd have said Jackie Chan, I'd have been more, excited. I was like, oh, for real? Dead ass? Rush Hour? Rush Hour 1? Rush Hour 2? You gonna tell me Bruce Lee, nigga?
Well, he gonna come in and teach a class?
Oh, what's funny? How you said Jeet Kune Do on the thing on the podcast one time? They had that written across their wall, and I was like, Jay.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
you learned a thing.
God damn, I need to be more educated.
You're like, yeah, Bruce Lee is our founder. Really? He came all the way to Melbourne, Florida.
Yeah,
and founded
all the way here.
Okay.
You met him? You trained with him too? You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went down the end, right? Next to each other, hanging out?
Yeah, he didn't even know who that was. So, needless to say, I'm not going with them, but I'm looking. I did find a couple of different places I want to take them. Because it teaches discipline, self-discipline.
Right.
Teaches respect. And that's what my son needs when he's not home. When he's home, perfect. He does what he's supposed to do. Does things on the first try. This, that, and third. When he's in school, it's like he's king ding-a-ling over there because he just runs shit. And and my mom always used to tell me, "Hey, if you're gonna rob the bank, make sure it was your idea." Mason is the fucking ringleader. He starts shit off, so that's a good thing. So if he's gonna be evil, I might as well facilitate the genius part.
Yeah.
If you're gonna live this lifestyle, at least have some couth. There you go.
Some couth.
Go to class, go to lessons, go to college. You know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do, and then I don't give a shit what you do after. Just make sure I get my boat. That's all. That was my week. I'll update you guys on Monday. Hell Part 3 next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's coming. I know it is.
Yeah.
How was yours though?
My week was quiet, man. We really didn't do too much. Yesterday, I had to work yesterday, but the girls went out to Universal Studios.
Oh man,
because they have annual passes. I don't, so that's kind of their thing. That's mom and daughter time.
That's dope.
They did not take into account that yesterday was apparently the first weekend of spring break. Yeah. That park was crowded.
Oh yeah.
But silver lining, the girl got to go on the Hulk for the first time.
Oh, that's dope.
She has been waiting to be tall enough to go on this ride for her entire life.
Wow.
So from what I heard, because I wasn't there, but I did get text messages as soon as she came off. I believe the phrase was, she used the word epic a felonious amount of times.
Felonious amount of times.
I
love that.
It was so epic that it was epic. And they had a blast though. They told me the lines were ridiculously long. But there was, assholes were aplenty all over the place. Apparently there was one incident with the lockers. The locker situation's a little confusing. Anybody going to Universal Orlando, take note of what locker your stuff is in. That's a pro tip that we're going to offer.
Yes.
To save you an embarrassing situation. Aside from that though, they had a blast and they came home with the best thing that they could have possibly come home with.
Oh my God.
A giant ass donut from Lard Lad.
Yes. That's love.
Bro.
That's love.
Bro, if ever there was a question as to whether or not I found the one. Hey baby, I brought you a present. What is it? A giant donut that you eat like a cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the quickest way to my heart and apparently my poorly maintained digestive system.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
We just talked about this.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so much for health. Hey, what are you doing for your health? I'm eating Lard Lad donuts.
Yo, the next day I came into work. Hey, what you got for lunch? A box of wings.
Yeah.
You're gonna share with the group? No, these are my wings.
These are my wings. You can get what I leave behind.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if I keep my way, look, I'm pretty sure if I keep my diet the way it is, I will change my blood type from O positive to 2.
Ah, nice. Nice.
It's a smart joke for some people. Aside from that, it's we got a little bit of news that we had to search for. It's gonna be Marvel heavy this week, folks.
Yeah.
Because that's really the only people making news right now.
You know what? And that's because we were literally scouring for shit.
We looked so damn hard.
There's things, but there's not things that's gonna amount a conversation because those things we don't really. Not saying we don't know about. We don't care about it. You know what I mean? It's not. Yes, there's a plethora of different type of movie news.
Yeah, absolutely.
But do you really want to hear that John Williams is gonna score Episode 9 of Star Wars? We know that.
Yeah. He's saying it's gonna be
alive?
his last one. He said that several times.
He's alive. Oh, so he's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So
And nobody's replacing him with Michael Giacchino again. Not after Rogue One.
exactly.
So
You know what I mean?
that being said,
Let's get into it.
so box office news.
Yeah.
Black Panther still making headlines. Fourth week.
Is it fourth or third?
Is it fourth? Well, 24 days. So third week.
Third week. Yeah.
3 weeks. Black Panther topped $1 billion.
Crazy. 24 days alone.
24 days and then topped $1 billion, which essentially means that it has officially beat out The Dark Knight as the highest grossing standalone solo superhero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
That's huge.
What do you think this spells out for Black Panther, man? Like, where do you see this going in the future now?
So we all know that Iron Man became the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He is the end all be all. But man, I don't know. This Black Panther may become the new I think he should become the new forefront. No, not because he's black. No. He's proven it. He's proven it in the box office sales. He's proven his take with the kids. My son loves him. My little nephew loves him. It's from small to old, from young to old. Everybody loves him. He's a fan favorite. So why not make him the face now of Marvel? That's what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna because he does join the Avengers at some point in the comics.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen. He is if you've seen the movie, which in $1 billion, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. He came out. He brought Wakanda to the world basically.
Yeah.
Right. So he's gonna take the forefront over Stark Industries. He has to, because his technology is far greater than Tony Stark, like years greater than Tony Stark. So he has to be the new top figure at Marvel. That's what I think is gonna happen. At least,
yeah,
it makes sense because if he can't play the background.
No, that absolutely does make sense. And I never really thought about Black Panther being the standout because all you ever hear about is who's gonna replace Captain America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who's gonna be the new Captain America, and everyone says it's gonna be Bucky. And now we also have a confirmation that Bucky's code name is going to be White Wolf.
Yes.
It wasn't just a little Easter egg that they gave us in the movie.
Yeah.
So that means that they're probably going to roll that character up into Bucky, which is cool. I don't know what that means as far as him being Captain America now, but that was always kind of Bucky will be the new Captain America. Bucky, I've not seen Bucky as a leader.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't been in charge of much.
He doesn't want to be out.
No, and he kind of wants to be alone. He do his own thing, which I feel like White Wolf probably lends more to that.
Yes.
Black Panther, you already seen T'Challa as a leader. You've already seen him as kind of a member of the Avengers, but even still kind of doing his own thing in Civil War. But I think it makes sense. I think you're right.
Yeah, it makes
Black Panther
perfect
could just
sense.
be the new leader after after Captain America and Iron Man go their ways. I think you're right. It's gonna. I mean, I think it's up between him and Doctor Strange, honestly.
And they're not giving it to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Doctor Strange is probably gonna be more of a. I think he may take on the Nick Fury role.
That may be it, because in the comics they form a team, I guess, called the Illuminati.
The Illuminati. You're right.
It's Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Richard Reed,
Professor X.
Professor X. Oh man, and they're all in the MCU. Well, maybe
potentially. Yes.
But they're all there. So there's a potential to have that happen. So that could be another thing that could happen, because the Avengers. It's who knows what's gonna happen after the next movie and the movie after that. So we will see. But my thing is, there's without question he has to be it. without question.
I can't think of anyone else. It's not going to be Thor. Thor's contract is almost done.
But he's willing to do this for the rest of his life.
He's willing to do more. He is, which is awesome. But between him, it's Black Panther. It sure as hell ain't going to be Ant-Man. Captain Marvel. We haven't seen Captain Marvel yet. That's a potential.
That's a potential because she is the one of the leaders in Civil War 2 in the comics.
You're right.
So
You're right.
she could. We haven't seen it, and that could be another like big explosion.
Yeah, it could
That could be another one because that's coming out.
I'm excited for the potential. I'm excited to see what Captain Marvel can have because I seriously believe that's where we're going to find the Soul Stone. I don't think we're going to see it before that.
I don't know, man. I still feel it's in Wakanda. I still feel that's why Thanos is there.
I don't think so. I think Captain Marvel needs the Soul Stone to bring it all together. Because otherwise, Captain Marvel is way too far in the past to be connected to anything, unless you find out where the Soul Stone's hidden with her. Like I can't think of any other reason why you would set that in the past. And you're also introducing Skrulls, so it could be that the Soul Stone and the Skrulls are related.
Oh man, so this is a super like it's maybe but maybe not. This is a little bit of a spoiler for Jessica Jones season 2. So there's a scene where a bunch of people are coming to her office, like a montage of people coming to her office. One person's like, somebody's chasing me and they're trying to kill me. Another person's like, there are lizard people with human skins. Immediately when I heard that, I was like, Skrulls. That has to be Skrulls. And I know they loosely tie into the movies, but that has to be Skrulls. It has to be because they're green. Right. So we see green skin, we think of lizard people. Like what's that movie the V on that was on ABC at one point, where they were lizard people with human skins on.
I don't know.
It's way back when.
You're going into something I'm not aware of.
I'll put you on. But that could be their little tie-in to the major greater MCU, and those damn Skrulls. I think the Skrulls is gonna have a big deal, like a big thing to do with going forward in the MCU.
Yeah,
especially the after credit scene of Infinity War has to include Skrull. It has to include someone shape shifting back into a Skrull. Has to. I don't know why. I don't know who.
Yeah,
my
right,
money.
There's only one movie between that and Captain Marvel. You're right.
Exactly, and my money is on that person being Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury. I said this before. That's what my money's on.
Damn.
It has to be. We haven't seen Nick Fury in a while. Disney doesn't. He's been talking, quote unquote. He's been talking shit. Like sparringly saying, "Oh, well, I'm not in this movie. I'm not in that movie." I think that is further promo for Captain Marvel because he is in Captain Marvel with both eyes. Don't know why that makes sense.
Would it be crazy if he died at the end of that one?
You know what?
If Nick Fury died at the end of Captain Marvel and you see a Skrull just take a shape.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
And he's got the Soul Stone.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Nick Fury's eye is the Soul Stone. The one under the eye patch.
The one under the eye patch.
Put it on the books.
Oh, man.
That's a theory. That is my official theory.
So many theories.
Nick Fury's left eye is the Soul Stone.
Holy shit.
That's why he don't ever die.
Yes, because he's been shot up.
Yo.
And he's still alive.
It's him and Coulson. Oh, Agent Coulson might be the Soul Stone.
Shit, he is.
Everybody's already saying Tony Stark might be, or it might be a planet. So dumber things have been said.
Dumber things have been said. We're not. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I really feel like that's what it is. But we got way off topic here.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah.
So go ahead.
No, and that's my thing. He has to be the next one. I'm cool with that. My thing is with the next. There's gonna be a Black Panther 2.
Yeah,
obviously. It's gonna obviously after Avengers 4. So that's Infinity War, Wasp, Avengers 4, then after the Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah.
Who the hell are they gonna get to play the villain now? Because my extensive knowledge of Black Panther's villains actually stops at Killmonger and Claw. They're both dead. Spoiler. I don't know who the villains are. M'Baku is normally a villain, but he's definitely.
I would like to see M'Baku come in again. I want to see. I
want to see him again, but I don't want to see him as a villain.
I don't know if I want to see him as a villain or an adversary. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily a villain, but like let's say the other side of an argument. Mm-hmm. Like they're not gonna come. I mean, they probably fight each other, but it's not gonna be like trying to kill each other. Not like supervillain, but I definitely want to see conflict there because I think M'Baku is a good way to keep T'Challa in check.
Yeah. In check? What do you mean?
Well, in check, like, M'Baku is a real. I don't want to get political with it, but I'm going to say a word that's going to trigger people. M'Baku is more conservative. He's more conservative to the old ways. He's mad that T'Challa's sister, Shuri, is the one in charge of the technology, and she's disrespectful to the old ways.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you can tell that he has that. He has that loyalty and that desire to preserve things the way that they always
Traditionalist.
were. Yeah. So and T'Challa is with progressing. He is one of the more forward thinking kings. So I want to say that it might be, M'Baku might be like his reign. Like, hey, we need to hold back to the old ways to some extent. You know what I mean?
True.
So I would like to see some conflict there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, not again outright, fighting and villainy, but definitely like a distrust, a dislike of each other, but at the same time some form of respect, because they did spare each other's lives.
Right.
So it's like, we don't agree, but I respect you, so we'll hash this out.
Okay, I could see that. I do remember them saying Nakia, the girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
She does become evil in the comics.
I would love to see how that works out.
Well, here's my thoughts. X-Men, I mean, by that time, by the time Black Panther 2 is ready to be rolled out, fleshed out, we will know if we're gonna have the X-Men or not. The deal will be finalized, it'll be put into play. So if they do get the X-Men, I'm not saying that because I never want this to be a fight between Storm and Nakia over the King. But I want to see a rift happen, maybe in Infinity War or maybe in Avengers 4, between Nakia and the King. And see her start going towards the dark side, I guess you want, for lack of a better term, like Mordo did in Doctor Strange.
Right. And not because she's evil, she just, her point of view and her experience leads her to think something else.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
What about Mordo?
Yeah, Mordo's coming in Doctor Strange too. He's definitely a bad guy. I don't know if because they're retconning shit. I don't know if he can. Which, and I don't want him to. There's a character named Brother Voodoo or Doctor Voodoo for the bad guy of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I don't want him to become that character, but he is definitely gonna go do some shit. I haven't heard. I don't think he's gonna be in Avengers Infinity War.
No, I don't think he would be. But hey, man, I totally forgot about that. And Idris Elba is. I'm not Idris Elba. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I mean, he's busy with Lion King now. You're welcome. But
got you that one.
I don't. Oh man, I don't see him going away easily though. He's gonna be something after this.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. I can't wait for that because they already for Doctor Strange. They already. I don't want to say messed up, but they already did Dormammu, and I'm not digging how they did it. I'm glad he was there, but he's a bigger character than just be stuck in a time loop.
Avengers 4 has to go into that cosmic world big. Because you already got Dormammu, so we already got that set up. You already kind of teased Infinity.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or not Infinity, I'm sorry, Eternity.
Yes, my fault.
You already teased Eternity with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I want, maybe not Infinity War, because it's still kind of fresh and, you're just expanding into that part of the universe. But I want Avengers 4 to be some really cosmic shit.
Off the wall, yeah.
Like, I want it to be essentially... We all know that these characters were all created by a bunch of nerds on mushrooms. Like, we all know that, right? In the 60s. So, I want that to be... that was essentially Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like, when the Ancient One first pushes his forehead, I was like, this is... I've never been on LSD, but I'm assuming this is what it's like.
Yeah, I was right next to you.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. But yeah, Mordo, I don't have any theories necessarily on how he's gonna tie back in, but yeah, something along those lines from Nakia.
I wonder if that would be a potential matchup.
Mordo and
Nakia.
Doubt it. They're not gonna do black on black.
No, I don't mean like fight. I mean like if they end up on the same side or something.
That could okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could
because
be.
Mordo knows that part of the world. I'm in Asia at least, because they were in Tibet. They were in what was it? Kathmandu.
Kathmandu, yeah.
So they were out there. She's a spy and she goes around all over the place. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's some kind of link up.
And he starts putting that shit into her head.
Yeah, because she's got connections in Asia because she was in Korea.
Yeah.
She was the one who set them up. So she's got things out there.
Shit.
Wow.
That could be a thing.
We are going way out there on this.
If you ever see this episode posted and then taken down, Disney did it.
Yep, Disney did it. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, boss. With that, we absolutely, like we mentioned, know Black Panther 2 is going to be a thing. Do you think Disney has to bring back Coogler for this one?
So here's my thing. Coogler is the director we spoke about the last time that he doesn't do it if his heart is not in it.
Right.
I really feel his heart would still be in it. The question is, are they gonna do it? And I don't know what kind of contracts. Wakanda contracts. I don't know what kind of contracts that they.
What kind of pun are you trying to make?
I don't know what contracts they did with the actors as well as the directors. I know Marvel likes to sign several picture deals. So we'll see. But I think they got to get him back. Who else would be able to do it as well? He did it perfectly, in my opinion. The visuals, the actors, the language, everything that he's done was spot on, and I liked it. Who else is going to do that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want them to get some other director that's not connected, that's not deep into it like how he was. You know what I mean? Because he went to Africa for 6 months before this. He sat with this. He read this. He went back to his roots and all that. He was essentially Nas and Belly.
Right.
Before he made this damn movie.
So with that being said, and okay, so Coogler, absolutely blew it away with this one. You think he has to come back because he's involved with this?
Yeah.
Do you think after Avengers 4 and the Russo brothers kind of, we'll say, quote unquote, end their rule of the creative direction? Not creative direction, because Kevin Feige's in charge of the creative direction, but the Russo brothers have definitely helmed this ship.
Yeah.
Once Avengers 4 comes out and the Russo brothers, we can assume, are done because that phase is going to be done. Do you see, or do you think it would be wise for Coogler to have a bigger role in the direction? Because we already know James Gunn is going to have a role after Avengers 4, because he's gonna be helming not only Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's kind of it went from Joss Whedon to the Russo brothers, and now it's seemingly going into James Gunn. Do you think Coogler is involved in that conversation also?
I would say wait for part 2 of Black Panther 2. I would say after Black Panther 2, we can definitely go ahead and see. He doesn't have to prove anything, absolutely not. But we want to, see where his direction goes from there. Because honestly, I don't know where the hell he's going after Black Panther 1 ended, right?
Right.
So we got to see where he takes it in Black Panther 2, as well as after that. Then we'll be able to see, okay, this is where he's going to take it. This is what he's going to do with it. This is how he can do it. Because Russo brothers have to do Winter Soldier 1. Civil War, and that's when they got Avengers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and now I feel that you're right. James Gunn is going to take on after that. He's going to helm the phases after that. All the movies are going to be geared towards what his way of doing things are, and then go into Avengers 5, 6, or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Right? So I think after that, after Coogler does Black Panther 2, then we can get more of a feel, okay, hey, this is what you're going to do. We're going to have you work on these next set of films in this world, because we already saw that he created a whole different world.
Yeah.
So that's dope. That's good.
So we know he can do his own thing, but let's see how he plays with others.
He can do his own thing. Let's see how he can further that story.
Yeah.
And then, all right, cool. Boom. Let's jump in with everybody else, because Winter Soldier was just Cap and his little crew. Civil War was everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody got to shine. So now that was their test to see how many characters you can deal with without messing up the screen, the movie.
Right.
So now that's how they got Avengers Infinity War with 32 goddamn characters.
Right.
So I feel let him do this, then that, and then we can see what we can do after that. And I think that's what they're doing, to be honest. They realize he's gold. He's gold. He's box office gold. Coogler, you'll be a fool to not even consider him for the next one, right?
Right.
But like I said, what I love about Coogler, his heart has to be in it. So we'll go from there.
I agree. We
go from
there. And going into that with the Russo brothers wrapping up their tenure as the navigators, if you will, of this Infinity Wars, we found out they got a new release date.
Yeah.
Normally, when you hear movies changing dates, they're getting pushed back.
Yeah.
What was it? May 4th.
It was May 4th.
Was when Avengers Infinity War was supposed to come out. They've changed the date. But instead of moving it back, they moved it forward.
Yes.
We're getting it a week earlier on April 27th.
And you know it's funny? I love how they did it too, because it was definitely a move that came from above. But the way how they announced it, Tony Stark, what is his real name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. was like, hey, is there a way I can see it? He tweeted it out. Is there a way I can see it sooner? Sure. And he's like, hey, is there a way I can see it with my friends? So they tagged all of Avengers that's in the movie.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm talking about the world. He's like, and then Marvel was like, the world. Okay, done. April 27th. I love how they did that. That's like when the leak trailer for Avengers Age of Ultron happened, and they were like, damn it, Hydra. instead of like we're gonna sue and we're gonna find somebody.
Damn it, Hydra.
Damn it, Hydra.
Yo,
you know, perfect.
I love their marketing because if everybody gives a lot of credit to the Deadpool marketing, but MCU marketing is really good too. Yeah. They're young. They don't take it too serious. They just kind of roll with the punches. When that trailer leaked, that's absolutely what they did. Instead of trying to take it down and remove it from all the sites, it's just like, fuck it, we'll just release it.
Damn it, Hydra, and they just released it, and that was dope to me. So I like that. I'm excited to get it. It's a month away. It's next month. I'm with it. I'm so with it. And I just gotta switch my days off again. But I'm good. I'm with it, man. April 27th is the new date.
And that also lines it up with the international release. So now we're not gonna have people all over the world seeing it a week before we do.
And spoiling things.
Yeah, worried about why can't I watch the movie?
Yeah.
Reddit. Yeah, everybody on Reddit was like, "Damn it, just put your mouse down. We can't spoil anything."
Exactly.
So. Other news about Infinity War, we mentioned earlier it's going to be 32 MCU characters. What new ones are we going to see? Trying to fit 32 characters in. Apparently, that's also leading to a runtime of about estimated. Hasn't been officially announced yet.
Right.
But everybody, reports are saying it's going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, making it the longest MCU movie we've had so far.
To date, yeah.
But at a two and a half hour movie, I feel like Thor Ragnarok was 2:15. I don't.
15 more minutes.
Yeah.
If it suits the story, if it has to be that way to suit the story, then by all means. If you know what I mean, because I listen. I'm gonna sit down to the very end anyway because there's after credit scenes, so it doesn't even matter. But I can see why people will be upset, maybe. But I like the fact that they trust their movie to keep it. If this is the runtime, to keep it as that, because people will shorten it. So that they can fit more screenings in a day.
Right.
2 hours and 30 minutes. That's awesome. I'll take that. I can sit down there and watch it. Just let me know when I can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's all.
As long as I get an intermission break.
Yeah.
Right. Going into it, 32 MCU characters. 2 characters or 3 characters because there was a mention of it earlier. No sign of Hawkeye.
Nope.
Also, 0 mention of Ant-Man and the Wasp, aside from a teaser we got a little while ago.
That was a teaser. It was a teaser.
Teaser by every extent of that, by every definition of that word. So, what do you think is going to come up? How do you think Infinity War is going to set up Ant-Man and the Wasp? Because that's coming out next. And you can't have it completely unrelated with all that going on.
Absolutely. So I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is another heist movie. It is another heist movie, right? So my theory is that Soul Stone is still in goddamn Wakanda. That's why I think everything is there. Or here's another one. Maybe the Soul Stone isn't in Wakanda, but that's where they tell Thanos it is, or that's where Thanos is envisioning it at. Well, in reality, Ant-Man and the Wasp are going to steal it from where it actually is. That could be it.
It could be.
It's because it's a heist movie. You gotta get it tight. Because what else would you be caring about in Ant-Man and the Wasp after watching Avengers: Infinity War? Right. Also, when is it taking place? Is it before or after the events of Infinity War?
Well, it's gonna definitely be after Ant-Man because he's already there. So it's not gonna be like a prequel like Captain Marvel back in the 90s.
No. I'm talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Is it gonna happen before or after the events of Infinity War?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And I like where you're going because what it might do, if it does have anything with a heist movie and trying to get the Soul Stone, according to my theory, it might tie into Captain Marvel really well. Because they have mentioned that the quantum zone is going to be a deal.
Oh, that too.
Bear in mind, they're going to go back and they're going to get Michelle Pfeiffer's cast. We already know that she's going to be in this movie.
Yes.
As
Hope or Janet Van Dyne.
Yeah, Janet. So we know they're going into the quantum zone and we know they're getting there. That's a thing. So with that being, with that in mind, how does the Soul Stone tie into that? Does it tie into that? It would. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that ties into Captain Marvel because you have to explain where she's been.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. There's so many questions now, and I thought it's with Ant-Man and the Wasp being right after. It's the only logical thing is to have them looking for something that ties into the Avengers because that. It's Avengers, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then Captain Marvel. So maybe you think it'll spill over into Ant-Man and the Wasp? You think that will be the promotion for Ant-Man and the Wasp? That Avengers Infinity War will spill over into that?
I can only hope so.
Because that would make sense.
I don't want it to be a totally unrelated movie. If we got Infinity War happening and we're waiting for Avengers 4 and we only have the 2 movies in the middle,
they have to.
I don't want them to be unrelated.
Yeah, they have to.
They have to at some extent. Because I don't want. Granted, I liked Ant-Man. I thought it's great. I love their standalone movies.
Yeah.
But when something like this is happening, I don't want it. I want to know what's going on in between. I don't want it to just be totally unrelated. Because Captain Marvel is going to be totally unrelated because it's happening 20 years ago.
Yep.
So you got to give me something.
The 90s are 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm sweating right now just thinking about it.
That's crazy to think. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff coming up, and all these theories just make me more excited about freaking Infinity War. When do you think we're getting another trailer
for Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Infinity War.
So there's something going on tonight on Entertainment Tonight. They're doing behind the scenes look at Infinity War, which is the first look we've had since they released that initial behind the scenes trailer or teaser that they put out when they first started filming it. We haven't seen anything behind the scenes yet, so that's happening tonight. There's a rumor that we're gonna get a new trailer after that, and it wouldn't surprise me. It makes sense that we would. Or at least the timing would make sense. I'm hoping we get a new trailer tonight. It would have to be the last trailer. We're still a month out.
Yep, it would have to be.
Short of a couple of TV spots, I think this would be the last full trailer we get. And I think we could use another one. This isn't a movie where the trailers have come out and spoiled anything.
Right.
We've had, two trailers?
I want to say one.
No,
we had one and then
one teaser and one trailer.
Yeah, and it wasn't really,
So and none of them have shown
anything.
much. All we know is that Wakanda's a big deal.
Yes,
that's it.
That's it. Right. Yep. The teaser and then the actual trailer. Yeah. So we only got two.
And all the big takeaway is that Wakanda's going to be a big deal in this. And after seeing Black Panther, okay, I get that. Why else create a world like that without wanting to go into it?
Exactly.
So we know that's happening. Ooh, what else?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. So I think if we did get another trailer, I don't think it's one of those like, I don't want to see another trailer. Not at all. I want to see another trailer because I want to have a better idea of what I'm going into. Okay. And I think they've been playing the marketing on this one right. So I do hope we get one. If we get it tonight, fantastic, because it would be a month out, and I think the timing would be right.
That would be dope. That would be dope. Man.
What about you? What are you thinking on the new trailer?
I definitely want. I hope if what you say is true, I hope that comes out today, tonight. But all we need is one more. Then I guess they're gonna do some TV spots, which means nothing to me because I don't have cable, so it don't even matter. But that one trailer will set it off. It just has to be, and not saying that the others weren't, but it has to be great. It has to make me want to go buy the tickets right now. Like how what's the movie that you had tickets for 3 months? Last Jedi.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It has to be like that.
Yeah.
So if it's like that, then I'm good. Then it's gonna make everybody super excited. Theories are gonna start flying. Everybody's gonna start talking about it, like what we're doing now, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
April 27th. We ain't even gotta wait that long.
Oh, I know.
We ain't even gotta wait.
It's like
long.
a month and a week.
Yeah, May 4th sounds long as shit, but April 27th is next month. I'm good with that.
I'm very happy with that.
I'm good with that. But yeah, man. Hey guys, let us know what you guys think. Give us a call. Let us know what you think on these topics. 321-405-2219.
Yeah, guys, hit us up on Facebook group, Pops On. Find us on Twitter at No Dad Jokes with a Z. Look us up on Instagram at No Dad Jokes, or reach out to us. Send us an email. Let us know what you think if you're long-winded. NoDadJokes@gmail.com.
Yep.
Instagram and Gmail, that's No Dad Jokes with an S, the way it's supposed to be spelled.
Yeah, right.
The way America intended it to be spelled. Twitter is an animal and won't give us our ass back.
Goddamn right.
Bastards. But aside from that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. What's going on, Pops On Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pops On, and guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. Why is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded and monitored. I have a collect call from...
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate at a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we know in
detention
San Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time. I ain't got
Wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pop's on.
Pops on?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Raul, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner. Will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pop's on. You guys have a great day.
And welcome back, folks. Got a little bit of a topic to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Kids getting older.
Yep.
Kids starting to ask for money. Kids want to take on extra responsibility to earn that money. Sometimes, maybe not all the time, but they're going to have to, whether it's chores, whether it's little odd jobs around the house, or having to face that giant elephant in the room. Yeah, your kid's old enough for a first job.
Yes.
And that's what we're talking about today. First jobs. They're not always glamorous.
Nope.
They're never glamorous unless you're rich and potentially white. I know we weren't going to get racial, but I mean, let's face it. What was your first job? Oh, I interned at my father's law firm.
Exactly.
What was your first job? I bagged groceries at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yo, it was a good first job. It was an honest first job. I was the only kid who spoke Spanish.
Oh my gosh. So
Yo.
they should have paid you more.
Yeah, no, they didn't. So what what had happened
Free
was
labor.
I was 17. I had gotten into it with my dad and my stepmom. So I was whisked away to live in Bluffton, South Carolina, with my mom. My first job was there working at the Piggly Wiggly. When they realized, and it was bagging all it was stocking and bagging groceries. Then the boss heard me speaking Spanish to somebody because there's a big migrant worker community out there, and migrant worker is code for Mexican. There's a big Mexican community out there, and all these white people, none of them spoke English. Like all they were like, yeah, I took Spanish, or none of them spoke Spanish. I'm sorry. You just got a bunch of white people like, yeah, I took like 2 weeks of Spanish. I can say hola and bang a key. That was it. That was good Spanish for Bluffton.
Jesus.
So one of the managers walked by and heard me giving instructions to somebody. They were looking for something on the store. So I was just, oh yeah, go down here. And they were like, do you want to be a cashier? And I said, I don't know why that thinks, why does me speaking Spanish make me cashier material? I mean, you'd want me on the floor because I'm helping people as opposed to stuck behind a cash register. I'm like, you know what? But it gets me out of stocking shelves. Yeah, guess what? I'm your new cashier. And I got paid a little more? Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll do it.
That's how Spanish got me, son.
Listen, I wish I knew the Spanish, man. Jesus Christ.
What was your first job?
So, when I was young, I always, ask my parents for money. And, like, well, you're going to have to go to work. And I was like, I'm in 5th grade. I don't know where I can go. Luckily, I had a bunch of my mom's friends that had kids in, like, 1st and 2nd grade that they didn't like waking up early to take them to school. So guess what I did? Hustle all they ass. I mean, it's not really a hustle, but it was $2 a kid, $2 a day for each kid, 5 days a week. I had like 10 kids to walk to school.
Yeah.
And that was my first job. That's how I made my first 100. I opened up my first bank account. Still don't know where that $100 went. Now that I think about it, put it in the bank account and never seen this shit again.
So instead of dog walking, you were kid walking.
Yes. Because Raul doesn't like dogs. Don't
frogs.
like kids either. Frogs neither. But don't like kids either. But if you come with $2 a piece and there's like 10 of y'all and it's $2 a day, I'm cool with it. So that was my first like money making scheme.
What was your first job? What was my first job, or what was my first Ponzi scheme?
Yeah, because they were like, oh, $2, that's nothing. Yeah, every parent. I was banking mad candy. But after that, I started working at my uncle's restaurant, Jamaican restaurant in Brooklyn. It was named Fan Kings. It's no longer open, but it was my first spot, and I learned everything there.
Yeah,
I learned how to cook. I learned how to be a man. I had my first fights there. Everything. everything. I love that job. Now I appreciate it more now. I hated it back then. But that was my first like decent, real-ish job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was a cashier. I was a cook. I was, a bouncer at times. Like, it was fun. It was really nice. And like I said, it taught me a lot. I wish I could have something like that out here for my damn son to go to when times like this. But,
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about what you learned on the first job, which is, I was thinking things I learned on my first job at Piggly Wiggly. I learned how to scam the system. I learned how to. I worked with a bunch of degenerate scumbags. My favorite people. I love them to death. I still keep in touch with some of them.
Nice.
Learned how to get away with drinking on the job. I was 17 years old. Learned how to do that.
Yeah, I did that.
The trick: vodka doesn't have a smell.
It doesn't.
It does not. So learned how to do that on the job. Learned that you make friends with the people who cook the food at work, because we had a deli, and if you were friends with them, they gave you free food. Nice. And that has served me at every job I've ever had that has a kitchen staff. Who do you make friends with first? The kitchen staff.
Nice. That's a fat man's dream.
Because you're gonna get hungry.
Yes.
At work, and you're not always gonna have money. So who do you do? What do? You go to your friend who's making the ribs.
Yo, real talk.
Yo, Jose, hook me up with a rib, bro.
Nice. A rib. One rib.
Yo, just one. And you do it like 3 times. Because he never gives you just the one. He's your friend. So he's like, yeah, I'll give you, you get like that 1-2 piece of rib. You know what I mean? And you go, you do that at the beginning, like, yo, bro, I didn't eat before I came into work. Can you hook me up? And your lunch break, you're like, yo, I didn't bring any lunch, bro. Can you hook me up? And then at the end, like, yo, I don't think I have any food at the house for dinner. Can you hook me up? And he knows what's up. Jose knows. You know why Jose works in the kitchen? Because he knows that rule. First friend that you make is the one that works in the kitchen. He one-upped it. He said, fuck that. I'm going to be the guy in the kitchen.
There you go.
Fuck a friend. I'm the one.
I'm the guy.
I'm friends with myself. I don't like people.
First, talk about getting drunk at the job. First time I ever really got drunk was at my at this other job I had. It's no longer open. The Pavilion movie theater in Park Slope. Oh my God! It was that was the best job I ever had, because it was the easiest shit I've ever done. And for whatever reason, homeboy had it Brugal. Is it Brugal or something? I don't know. Some kind of Dominican rum. And he brought it in, and we were mixing it because we had the soda there, so we just was mixing it. Mind you, I'm not old enough to drink at that time, but whatever. And we drink it. The break room is on the top of the place, the top.
Yeah.
So I'm drunk. Like 3 or 4 other people in the staff were drunk. My manager's hungover because this was a Sunday, so he's hungover from the night before. And we ran out of some kind of milk because it was in Park Slope, Brooklyn, so uppity people.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted a Frappuccino, so we ran out of milk. I went to that store 5 times before I came back with the right thing because I was so messed up. Oh man, that was the best day of my life. And I came home, and that was when we was in the transition of moving from New York to Florida. So I was staying at my grandma's house, and I walked in my grandma's room like, "Hey, grandma." She was like, "You drunk, ain't you?" I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. She was like, I knew it. Just go lay down. I don't care.
Go sleep it off.
Just
baby.
go sleep it off. You'll be all right. Yeah, man. You're right. But now, like you said, our kids are getting that age. My daughter's 15.
Yeah.
It's time for her to start pulling some weight.
Yeah.
No, that's bad terminology. She's Colombian. I can't. No.
Yeah, that means something different where we go.
It does.
Like snowing. People are like, oh, does it snow in Colombia? I said, it depends if the plane flying above your head is leaking.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, she's old enough to get a job. And I told her, there's things you can do out here. Not knocking anybody that works at fast food or whatever, because I worked basically at fast food.
I worked fast food.
Yeah, there's nothing. What I'm saying is, if you don't want to do that, there's other options. You got that little jump house thing that just opened.
Yeah.
My brother works there. You got Culver's that just opened.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of places that you can go through and apply and work. And then just the classics are there, Publix, Winn-Dixie, wherever you want to work. You got to start somewhere.
See, my son's going to turn 13 this year. Now, 13, yes, is too young to work legally.
Legally.
Sure. I'm also Colombian. That's a perception. That's all it is. It's just relative to the situation. Now, because you're gonna tell me it's illegal for my son to work, but it's not illegal for some 12-year-old kid to help his dad out on a horse farm. You know what I mean? Which is what I'm trying to get my son into. My son loves animals. Favorite animal's a horse.
Well,
favorite animal's a zebra. Can't get him a zebra here.
Nope.
So what I'm trying to do,
maybe in Wakanda.
Maybe in Wakanda, perhaps. But we got a big horse community out here. A lot of people on horses, a lot of horse farm, a lot of ranch land out here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find somebody that might take my son for the summer. You know what I mean? I'll drop him off. I'll pick him up, make sure that he can get back and forth. But I want him to have something while he's here in the summer where he can earn a little bit of money, do something he enjoys doing, and expose him to something that he don't get at home. You know what I mean? He lives in a bigger city. There's not a lot out there. So I want him to be able to come out here and get his own experience. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
He likes horses. All right, you really into it? All right, do this. Maybe it leads him into doing something else. You know what I mean? That's at least the hope. Because that's what I want for him more than in a first job, more than money. Yeah, I'd like him to get his own money so he can save up and do what he wants. I want him to learn the value of $1.
Absolutely.
But I also want him to get exposed to something that he wouldn't normally get exposed to.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
Something different, not the norm.
He's 13, he's going to be 13. It's a little summer job. Pay him under the table, whatever little money. I don't even care if they pay him or not, so long as they have him busy.
Just work him. Just work.
I'll pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if he's working and the people tell me, like, yo, he's putting in, I'll pay him. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem doing that just because I want him to be able to learn something that will be able to serve him later on, whether it's the value of money or maybe he discovers something with horses that he enjoys.
Or the value of hard work, period.
Yeah, just the value of an honest day's work. Yeah. I never want my son to take that for granted. Everybody wants to be a YouTube celebrity. My son, you ask him, what are you going to be when you grow up? A football player. All right, yeah, what's a plan? What's plan B? Mm-hmm. And he don't have that yet. So I want that to be on his radar.
Absolutely, and that's like what you said. When you'll pay. I think that's what my dad did. I think he paid me for working at my uncle's restaurant. Yeah. And that's fine because I did a lot at that goddamn spot. Swept, washed dishes, mopped, ran to the store. Like I said, I did a lot. It was cool, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's definitely child labor. That's messed up.
Yeah.
But you want your child to learn the value of hard work. You want them to learn it builds character. You know what I mean? Because you can't start here. You can't start at the top. I'm saying here like we're recording this. You can't start at the top. You got to start small and work your way up. Okay? And if you can start earlier, then fine. But like my 5-year-old can't, of course, get a job or even an underpaying job or whatever, under the table job or whatever.
Yeah.
Chores. Starts there.
That's really where it is. We're already talking about giving the girl chores. She wants to do things, and we're okay with her with what she wants to do and what she wants to start. But you're going to have to save up your money, boo-boo.
Exactly. And that's what, it starts with little things. You teaching them how to do things for themselves. And it starts off with, having them bathe themselves, wash their face, brush their teeth and all that.
Yeah.
Can you handle that every morning? Do that every morning and every night.
Yeah.
All right. When you get home, do this. Take your clothes off, put your house clothes on, put everything in the dirty clothes, and get your stuff so you can make your snack, and then start your homework. Yeah. Can you do that? All right, cool. So, and then you give them the little chores and stuff, and you can continue to do that. That starts them knowing, hey, I have to work to move ahead.
Yeah,
can't just sit here. You know what I mean? And then when they get their first job, like my brother, because my daughter, like I said, I'm looking for something for her now. But my little brother, he's 17 now, so he works at a jump place, and he loves it. You know what I mean? It's a teenager job, of course. It's what else are you gonna do?
It would be, yeah. It's like working at Chuck E. Cheese.
But exactly, but it gets him up and out the house at a decent time.
Yeah.
And tells him, shows him how to interact with other people professionally. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a jump place, but you still have to be professional, especially in this day and age. You have to be. There's kids there.
Yeah.
There's parents. There's Facebook moms. There's a lot of people that you got to deal with at these places.
Wait, you should say Facebook mom?
Yeah, that's a fucking thing.
Okay.
They complain about everything, every single thing.
Oh, the ones with I want to speak to your manager haircut.
Exactly.
Got it.
Those. You learn how to deal with those type of people. Yes, sometimes you're gonna have to fake it. Just like sometimes when I'm screaming at my kid and they're listening, they're not listening, but they act like they're listening. So that's good. That's what you need going forward in life. All right, do that. And this is what this is what my brother's doing now. He's experiencing times where, oh man, there's no shifts or they're not letting me work, or well, yeah, this is what happens at real jobs. This is a real job. You still have a job. Yeah, you haven't been there in 2 weeks. Yeah, but you still got a job. When they call you, you better get going. That's it. So it teaches a lot. So I can't wait for my daughter to start doing what she needs to do. My youngest daughter is now, she has the guinea pig. We still have Obi-Wan rolling around in his Death Star. She's doing great with cleaning him every week. I haven't. It's still there, so that means I haven't had to smell him. Yeah. Because the moment I smell him, he's getting kicked the fuck out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. So This teaches a lot.
She asked you money for him yet?
She has chores.
Okay.
This is the one who made the dishwashing chart.
Okay, yes, right.
And she does her chores and she gets a little money a week time, and that's about it.
That's good.
As long as your chores are done, you can get paid every 2 weeks.
I always had a hard time when people were like, when kids want to get a pet, you're like, all right, you're gonna get the pet, but you're gonna take care of it. And the kid says, all right, but do I get allowance for taking care of the pet? No, little shit, you get a pet.
I don't get allowance for taking care of you.
Yeah. You're like, what do I get for taking care of the pet? A pet.
A pet.
That's your allowance. You get to keep the animal. If you're not gonna take care of them, you're not gonna have them. It's not. Oh, I need to do this for money. No, you need to do this because you have an animal.
Exactly. No, you're right, and that's that's how it starts. That's all. And first jobs they're never really the best jobs ever. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10. Yeah, no, it was a lot of teenage hijinks at the pig. At the pig.
At the pig.
That's what you called it.
That's what we called it. All it was people. Like we were all stealing cigarettes and beer. That's all we were doing.
Nice.
Like you pray. Like when you saw that you were closing, you were like, yes, because you were like, all I gotta do, like the last thing you do in the night is sweep the aisles, and you got a garbage bag with you. Throw in a couple of 6-packs, throw in a case, you put the bag outside by the dumpster, you leave with the manager. As soon as the manager leaves, you go by the dumpster, you pick up your bag, and you got a party.
Wow.
That's what we used to do. Oh, it was criminal, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's, I don't want to say that's what you do on first jobs. No, first jobs, I did learn a lot professionally. I learned how to talk to people. I did learn how to deal with management. I learned how to handle money, actually, because I was a cashier, so I learned how to do all that. But, you also learn life hacks, is what we're going to call them.
Life hacks.
Little illegal life hacks.
Little illegal. Yep.
But, it is where you meet your first friends outside of work. Or your first friends outside of school. Yeah, you really do. I really did start developing my own circle of friends that, and it was weird because I would go to school and people were like, oh, you want to hang out? I'm like, oh, no, I'm hanging out with my work friends. Because I had, because some of them were older than me. Some of them were like 18, 19.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of them went to other schools. So it was like, yeah, I got friends from work that I'm hanging out with. So
and that's dope.
Yeah. So, it's, expanded. It was the first time I expanded my circle of friends. And you meet new people doing that. So it was cool for that. And that's what I'm hoping the kid gets out of that also. Maybe less on the illegal stuff, but you know what? That's also part of growing up. That's life.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. It's you're going to do dumb things. And I wouldn't be who I am now if I didn't get drunk with Julio outside of the damn Piggly Wiggly.
Huh. Funny story. That's the exact same name of the guy that I got drunk with at my job.
Yep. Of course. It's always a Julio.
Always a Julio. My
Parents of Julios. Don't trust your own kid.
No. It was a fun time. Anyway, that's what we got, folks.
Yeah, guys. Hit us up. Give us you got any funny stories about your first job? You got anything you like to let us know about getting kids into work, how to keep them motivated? Hit us up. Write us an email. Look us up on the social media groups. Raul, what can they call us? 321-405-2219. Give us a call, leave a voicemail, and we'll go ahead and play that for you. Yeah. Leave us your favorite dad jokes. We're always looking for more. We're always looking to expand the family. Share us, like us on Facebook, rate and review us on iTunes. If you really like the show, get your friends to listen to us. We teased it a little while ago. We're still coming out with some details, but we have got some big surprises coming up.
Absolutely.
So please stay tuned for that. Outside of that, we are going to be back here, same bat time, same bat channel next week. Raul, you got anything left to say?
No, man, we just appreciate all the love and support we got from all over the world. And thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Well, on behalf of myself from Ghost Academy, I'm Jay Alvarez signing off for Pops On.
I'm Raul.
Don't forget, spoiled kids, not movies.
And please, no dad jokes.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my goddamn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
Hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking